Alright YouTube, welcome to another Cyan music video. Today I just want to talk to you about how I feel about the Roland GO keys. I've watched so many videos of people and how they think of the Roland GO keys as a beginner keyboard. Well, I'm here to bust the myth for you. Well, I don't really think it's a myth actually. It's just my personal feelings towards this keyboard. Yes, it can be used for beginners, like if you want to start producing music or learn the piano, but I do believe that this keyboard is not only great for beginners, but I feel, even though there might not be any sort of production or arranger features on it, any professional musician could use this. Now, it might not replace your workstation, but, even though it's got built-in speakers on it, I still believe that it can still serve its purpose. And the best part about it is it's portable, and you don't have to worry about cables or anything. Maybe just one or two, maybe three actually. Definitely the sustain pedal, the power supply, but it actually alleviates having to hook up so many cables, and that's one of the greatest things I like about this keyboard, the Roland GO keys. Other great thing, even though it doesn't have weighted keys, the sound is still awesome. And you get stereo sound right in front of you without having to use headphones. Now while we're at it, let's play with some lighting a little bit. I got my sunset lamp, aka the studio light. I'm going to put on magenta, the second. There we go. Second up from the bottom on the blue section. There's magenta. There it is. And now I'm going to come up here and hit one of these cyan buttons on the green section of the remote. And there it is. Maybe go down the second. There's Olo. And now let's turn it back to blue, but let's also have some more fun. Let's put on kind of a purple kind of glow. Almost like now my production area looks like it's being illuminated by purple streetlights. No, I do not use purple streetlights in my music production, even though, what if I did make a music production song about purple streetlights? Although, actually, yeah, the third one down actually makes it really look purple. So, I could see purple being used in a production. It's like a violet color. And if we turn it down just a little bit, oh, I accidentally turned it off. Hold on. Let me turn it back on. There we go. I accidentally turned the light off instead of... I meant to press the dim button. There we go. And now we should see... Now it kind of looks like a black light. And there we go. I'll put it back to max and just set it on blue. There we go. And just... Sorry about the background noise, everyone. Did I get it? There we go. Hold on. There we go. Now let's have some fun. Let's bring down the light. Now it looks kind of black light-ish. Still blue. You can kind of see the blue in the... Maybe if I do it this way, put on magenta. I know this is taken away, but I just thought I'd just mess around with some lighting a little bit. And I think purple is really going to shine. It's going to shine with it on max, but there we go. Again, there we go. Now, I don't think you'll be seeing me doing purple streetlight music, but there we go. But anyways, again, stereo sound right in front of you. No headphones needed. If you want to really feel like you're playing in front of a piano, even though you're on 61 keys, there we go. You know what? Let me turn this back to blue instead of purple. That way we can stay more music production oriented. There we go. That way we're not playing with a purple street light, even though it's just my sunset lamp, but I thought I would kind of just throw that in there. but you get some sounds right there for you, right in front of you. You can also play with the Indian sounds, but another great thing I like about this keyboard too is the fact that I can play. You just go over to the trombone sound. Wait, why am I in the string section? There's brass. There's trumpet. There it is. I can also play rat dance, which actually sounds pretty cool on here. One of the great things I like about this. Other great thing I really like about the Roland GO keys is when I go to the guitar section. Let's go to there. And for their Indian sounds. There's one sound I like on here, not just the sitar sound, but there's a sound called For the Common Man, or in the Indian terms it's For the Common Man. And it's like a string sound mixed with the tanpura sound on the left hand. Wait, that's not the tanpura. It's like a vibraphone mixed with, there we go. Here's the, has a little bit of percussion in it too, but it's got a string sound. You can also hear the sitar sound. Let me turn it up. It's actually a tanpura sound, but it's the sitar. There we go. We'll throw some of my Indian music in there. Kind of sounds like the JDXI that I had, particularly the sitar sound, but I actually like this keyboard better than now the JDXI was pretty cool, but I actually like this keyboard better than I do the JDXI in terms of its key bed. It's better. Now, the cool thing about this, I just press the sustain pedal. Let's put it in C sharp, just like, and there goes the square wave clock. It is playing its 2-channel square wave synthesis and announcing the time, and I want to say it's around 8 o'clock actually, but there we go. Let's put it in C sharp. There we go. Now, I really wish the Roland GO keys had this, but the pitch bend is a pressure-sensitive pad, but I still like it. Alright, let's go back to piano. And I can also play the piano part to Rat Dance. Now, I know this wasn't, my usual playing video where I play the keyboard, but there we go. There's some blue light with a little hint of green. There's magenta, which I'll do magenta and olo, which is just magenta and cyan. There's magenta, and we just look at it. I'll bring it all up on the keys a little bit too, that way you can actually see mainly the white part, but there's the red on the GO keys. The red light really pops out on the GO keys just because of it's naturally painted red. But here we go. Magenta and cyan coming up. There we go. You should see olo there. Alright, for cyan music, there we go. There's the cyan color. I'll put it back on blue. Alright, now if I don't get to any videos next week, that's because I'll be on a train trip coming up, but when I come back, we'll be bringing the videos back again. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel for more videos. And before I get off here, we'll do another purple light. Just like... There we go, there's some purple light, just like the purple street lights. Although I haven't seen any around here where I live in California yet. There we go, I just thought I'd just make a little fun with it. And the way my sunset lamp does kind of look, it looks like a little street lights there. A little street light right there, but now that it's purple, it actually looks like a purple street light. And now I can turn the brightness down. Wow, that purple is very bright. Oh, wait, let's see if I can see olo in real life. Can I see it? Let's see. Oh, I can definitely see Olo. There we go. Now I'll put it back on. Let's see if I hit the second down from blue. There's normal blue. There's a violet kind of blue. So there we go. There's another version of the purple street light. Anyways, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. I'll put this back on blue. Just thought I'd make a little joke about purple street lights, but there we go. I don't really use purple in my music production. I mainly use blue light, just because of cyan music and all that stuff, blue and green going together. But there we go. I just thought I'd make a little joke with the purple street light thing. Anyways, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel for more videos. There will be more coming soon.